This is how I pitched my animated series to New Zealand On Air. So I came up with the idea very quickly. It had to be something that I could make on my own, solo, and then have my mate's voice. So I made the first 3 episodes in the span of about 9 months, I think. I was self-publishing those videos to YouTube, and so it had garnered a tiny little humble audience. It was a long-form project that I could work on in my own terms, by myself, without any notes or interference. I found out about Floating Rock Pitch Fest. It was this really cool initiative here in Wellington where you could apply with an idea for a show, a movie, something animated. Then you would be able to get the opportunity to pitch it in person to an audience of people and potentially have it go into further rounds of development. You'd get extra money for it. And so I applied just on a whim and crafted this video explaining the show, explaining the premise, and with a really weird haircut. And they accepted it, and I got into the pitch festival. That was a great experience because it was my first time talking to an audience about an idea, a full sort of theatre of people. And as much as it was nerve-wracking, it did teach me things about pitching in person, because it's very different to pitching over Zoom or pitching with a pitch deck. It's a very different experience. And that day taught me a lot about having connections in the industry, trying to be outgoing and meet people, and how I should talk about my ideas in future. At the pitch festival, I met a producer, Ben Powdrill, and him and his wife were really interested in the idea that I talked about, which was Bloke the Apocalypse. After having a few meetings with them, they showed me this funding round that New Zealand On Air was advertising, where it was projects that are made for YouTube. And so it was this really perfect marriage of a project that was already on YouTube and already existed, and then this funding round which was asking for exactly that. And we only sort of had to ask to expand on it, which was really lovely. My advice for pitching ideas out there for any young people who want to make things is to know your idea inside and out and already have something tangible to present, because that tangible thing will help you more than you'll ever know. It really does. If you have something tangible, it shows that you're passionate about what the project is. It shows you've put in the work, and it's the best sort of blueprint you can have, because at a certain extent people get tired of hearing you talk about ideas. So start making things, and just knowing your project the best you can is truly the most important thing for it, and it will help you in the long run. So anyway, watch Bloke of the Apocalypse. It's coming out on the 31st of October. I hope you check it out.